What's up, Tim?
My man, how we doing?
You're back again. This is the second time you've been here.
I have, not in this room.
All right, first time in the room. The second time.
I like the
second time in the building, yeah.
The vibe going on.
It's the first time on camera with these, so this is kind of cool.
Right.
So, got a little new design. See what's going on here.
I got my stickers, so we're good. Yeah. And I have my Forge Tower NFT in the in NFTD. So.
We're here to talk about NFTD. We're here to talk about DeEEP, kind of that partnership. So kind of give me the rundown of what NFTD is.
But NFTD itself is an interoperable tower defense game where you bring your NFTs into the ecosystem. Your NFTs are your little pieces that you put on the board, and you defend your fortress or cosmic isle with it. So that's the core gameplay. Puts you into the world of Gloria, which is kind of what we're building around the Hopia ecosystem. So other games will be in there as well, but NFTD is the flagship of that.
And you say the Hopia ecosystem, right? So what, in that terms, what's the Hopia ecosystem?
So the Hopia ecosystem is the gaming token of the ecosystem. It's going to start with NFTD, where you go in, you compete on a leaderboard, and you mine Hopia. We'll start out with where you're competing on the leaderboard for Hopia. So you go in, whoever has the highest score gets Hopia. The gamers are the miners of the ecosystem. You earn the Hopia, and then you go get to buy NFTs with that Hopia. And those will be, a lot of them will be called artifacts for the game.
So Hopia is a token.
Hopia will be a cryptocurrency token, yes.
So why, if it's just a gaming token, why make it an actual cryptocurrency and not just a database token?
A lot of things have gone wrong in the blockchain sense, and it's got the narrative has been scrambled on how these tokens are made. They've been very scammy.
Yeah.
But there is that beautiful freedom that we all saw in the very beginning of it, where I have my tokens I earned from the game, and I can do whatever I want. It's the ultimate, like, I play World of Warcraft, I make tons of gold. Do I have to go on the black market of sorts and sell my gold, or can I earned this gold? Why not? Why am I not able to exchange it and trade it with people freely? It's ownership, they own it.
I mean, that's a huge part. Like with the NFTs, right? You own your NFTs, like the gaming assets itself, right? It's all about ownership. That's Web3. Web3, that's what brought me to it. The idea of owning my own, finances, my financial security is like, I have full responsibility that's mine. I can also choose to put it on an exchange if I want to, if that's there, but I get that choice. It's what I get to do. And I think it's a huge, powerful thing that we can, give to people. And so I love that NFTD is doing that same thing. So
and that's where the Hopia ecosystem comes into play. Is when I first came into blockchain and blockchain gaming in the beginning of it, I was sold on the dream of Oasis for Ready Player One. So in Ready Player One, you get to see them get bounced between different types of games constantly. They're taking everything they own and they're going into another game. Well, that's what we want Hopia ecosystem to be.
Yeah, we
want where like our plans right now is we have our tower. NFTD is going to be our first one that we started with, tower defense, right? Then we want to make a game called Gates of Gloria. That's an MMORTS that'll expand it. Then we want to make a battle royale. We're still figuring out the names on that. We're thinking Legends of Gloria for that. So you can essentially take your progress from NFTD, your NFTs you've earned, the Hopia you've earned, take it, put it into Gates of Gloria, right? You have your cosmic isles, kind of our land. So you earn that, and you can earn that through Hope or through NFTD, have your land, which has its own utility in NFTD, and then jump over into Gates of Gloria, and you get to play a whole different game with that same NFT. And that's kind of what our dream is to actually have an interoperable world.
Which is cool. I mean, interconnectivity, we're talking about the token, the Web3 side of things. It's all interconnected, right? Which kind of brought you here as well, because we're doing some partnerships with DeEEP. And I mean, we should actually probably have somebody that's a professional explain what DeEEP is and DePIN itself. Correct. So where's Ben? Ben. literally just sitting
So I hear you need to learn a little bit more about what we're doing.
Can you tell me more about the DeEEP network, please?
Yeah. So DeEEP Network's a DePIN. DePIN is a decentralized physical infrastructure network, and they work, but there's a few things that we've seen kind of as issues with how DePINs get deployed. One of the main ones is kind of security and reliability and how decentralized they are. So those are kind of the three pieces that we've been looking at. And when we look at security, we think about like we're in this transition phase between Web3 and Web2. So when you go put on a workload in a node into a traditional like current DePIN, usually whoever's running that has full access to all the data that might be private, whether that's people's pictures or their DRM'd videos or all that type of stuff. Right. Like figuring out how to secure that is one of the big things that we've been working on. And then when we move out to the next step is how decentralized is everything. Well, all these node networks out there today, for the most part, they're running on things like AWS, Azure, Hetzner, these big centralized locations. Ethereum mainnet, for instance, almost half of all of those devices are running in a Web2 cloud today, right? These are big problems that prevent the growth of Web3, right? And so at DeEEP, what we're really focused on is creating trusted computing in an untrusted space so that we can put out boxes into individual homes. And we've provided a security layer on top of all that. So every different package that's running in there is completely isolated, secured, and maintained through both automations and real people watching it inside DeEEP and NerdNode, helping maintain those pieces. So real security that even if you have physical access to this box, we take advantage of a whole bunch of different hardware pieces to like harden that box down. And then when we think about the decentralized part of it, we got to put these out anywhere because they're now secure. Games and other Web3 providers can have strong confidence in what's going on there. So that decentralization piece really becomes one click or one plug in your internet, plug in your power, and everything else happens automatically on these boxes. And that's really what we're driving towards, this automatic deployment, automatic ability to put nodes on, keep them secure, and make them run in a fully decentralized manner. And then we'll be rewarding all of that with DeEEP token to incentivize people to actually run these and to be good hosts in our network around the world.
We have decentralized blockchains ran on centralized servers, where it's like doing the vertical integration of Web3 as a whole. Yeah. Like, how do we make this real? How do we make each level actually decentralized? Right. So I love it.
Cool. Well, thanks for letting me give you a brief synopsis of what we're working on.
And we're back. Ben's a good guy. I like him a lot.
I know. I love nerding out with him about it. I mean, I like seeing the vision he has of it. I love he knows what decentralized means.
He can articulate it. Yes. He can articulate it way better than I can. He's able to, go to, for lack of a better word, deep into the blockchain Web3 decentralization and talk fluently about it. Very articulate, and explain it to people so they can understand. Really, what are we trying to do? We're trying to take these Web2 aspects and make it Web3.
It's like calling out the bullshit of what has been happening, where there's not real decentralization yet fully. And him, he sees that, and he's had this mission, and I've loved working with him on getting NFTD on there because I agree with him. I like the way he's building it. So
there's a lot of progress that we're making, and a lot of places where we're going to go. I have a few more questions for you on NFTD. You did a lot of the original art that was there, right? And then we brought in some ex-Mirandus artists to help with that. What's your feeling on that?
Dude, honestly, I didn't know how to feel. I didn't have an ego about it, but then I'm like, a part of me was like, oh, we're taking the old art and replacing it. But no, I've loved working with this group that we have. We see the vision of it. Like, we see the world. We've kind of fallen in love with the art style, the factions, the lore. Like,
what is your favorite art piece transition from yours to?
I think it was when I got to see the classic. It was the all of your towers and fortresses lined up on the new map. So it was the old map, and then the new map we have the two factions. We have Galorians and the Ethereans, and we have the little characters that Ryan created, and all the new tower lineup, and that was sick. And then it was seeing that initial first build with the parallax of the cliffs on the outskirts of it, and zooming into the new map, the new floating portal. Yeah. And then the next was getting to place the fortress for the first time in the new build. Like, getting to do that and place the buildings, it was sick.
I'm a little disappointed you didn't say the hammer tower, but that's okay. I understand. It's fine.
See, that one, that I love building that one. That might have been my favorite. So the new version is going to be, it ricochets once, it's super powerful, and then but it has to travel back to the tower before it shoots out. So it's going to be a legit, like, boomerang hammer.
That's cool.
That comes out.
Like, how do you envision the Hopia ecosystem, like, really in your eyes moving forward, like, from where you've got to now, and, like, what do you see that moving into?
The point of Hopia is, this is a game we want. Like, this is a real game. It's a real game token. I view it like World of Warcraft Gold. Like, you're going to get to earn Hopia is the long-term goal. Everybody comes in, they can earn Hopia. Yeah. And they have that, the progression. We want that. We want you to be able to climb. We want you to be able to buy tower artifact packs, right? So we have gate keys. You buy the gate key with Hopia. You open up a tower artifact pack, and you get a bunch of ships and towers to build out your cosmic isle to defend it. But go in, play, earn Hopia, and then you get to go start buying those NFTs for the infrastructure. Mm-hmm. And that progresses through the different games. It's creating, like, that's what I see the Hopia ecosystem is a full ecosystem. We want each game, you have multiple avenues of earning. Competition, casual play, normal game, right?
Well, cool, man. Like, I think we covered most of it. Where can people find you?
I am on Twitter, TimboSlice21X. I got a link tree but that has all the NFT or NFTD stuff in there. Okay. And then we've been working hard on the light paper and to get all that stuff out there. So
yeah, we'll put all the links in the show notes and everything like that. So thanks, man. This is good having you.